Yeah, that is not the right angle. Woo! Good workout today. Oh my God, really? Come on.
Third time's charm, baby. Third time's charm.
Christ. All right, so far, we've come to a stopping point on the brakes. We ordered TBM brakes. We ordered the manual master cylinder, the ABS delete brake lines from Finishing Lines, and then the street brake, rear street brake setup from TBM. And whenever you order, if you're gonna order this setup, make sure that you specify a few different things. One is, if you have C-clip eliminator bearings, make sure you specify what kind before ordering it, because apparently it makes a difference with the brackets that they send you. So I don't have a traditional setup. So the bearing is recessed, you know, deep in the flange. So this is not the traditional setup. So they sent me, you know, usually you buy, there's like a block that it's inside, the bearing's inside. So the brackets that they sent me are for the typical eliminator bearings. So after calling them and, you know, figuring that out, I mean, the tech line was, you know, really helpful getting to the bottom of the issue. But now I got to wait for, you know, the right brackets to get sent. The tech department or the sales department has to contact the tech department, but they're out racing this weekend, so they're not going to be able to talk to them until Monday. So sometime next week, I'll get the right bracket. The other issue is make sure if you have bead lock that you tell them ahead of time. They do not accept bead locks, and, you know, if your offset is enough, then you can. So you have to, so make sure that, you know, you explain all of that to them. You have that conversation with the tech department before ordering this stuff. So we're at a standstill again. So we're just moving on to the next thing. So the next issue that I have is the steam lines for the motor. So there are all kinds of kits. Everybody makes kits. Motion Raceworks make kits. There's a million on eBay. You can make your own. You know, there's universal ones, but none of them fit the fast LSXR 102. And most of these, you know, most of the places that you order from, there's always a disclaimer at the bottom. You know, it fits the 92, not the 102. So I have two of these, so I'm not worried if I screw this one up. But what I'm attempting to do is use the stock Steamline kit and then cut out where the Steamline kit goes. Because the reality is that it gets in the way, but not enough that I mean, I believe if I cut this down, then it'll fit. I mean, it's really close, but you don't want to, you know, it's basically like, all right, you got two options. You can either cut this down or you can bolt it down. You know, if you bolt it down, then you're going to end up cracking this. If you do it this way, then you're possibly damaging the structural integrity of it. So, I mean, all of these ridges are here for, you know, for support. So I am literally taking out the support on one whole edge, and then I'm going to take out the support here. This is a Procharged setup. We do have Nitrous. So we're really going to test the fabric of this intake manifold by doing this. And it is what it is, you know. I mean, I have run plenty of LS motors with the block offs, and I don't know if, I mean, I have had issues with head gaskets blowing. I don't think it was because of that, but there is definitely a possibility of it causing that. The only time that, well, it's not the only time, but the majority of the time when I have blown a head gasket, there's always been a reason why. You know, I originally, on the old 408, we didn't have the rings gap for booster spray. It was a naturally aspirated setup. So me throwing a Procharger or Nitrous on it, probably the reason why I blew a head gasket. I have had issues with, you know, just putting a Procharger on a setup without having the steam lines before and it blowing a head gasket. There's really no way to know for sure. But up until now, I've always put the block offs on, and, you know, I can't say I haven't had an issue, but there's always been a reason why. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not. However, you know, I want to test the theory a little bit more. I want to put the steam line on there and just know 100% if we blow a head gasket, it's because of the boost, or it's because of, you know, the spray, or, you know, cylinder pressure getting too high or whatever. So just a process of elimination. And then if we end up in a situation, the other thing is, you know, you may say, okay, well, why don't you just buy, you know, another intake and sell that one? So this one has direct port Nitrous plumbed into it. So I really, I have a lot of money in this intake and I really want to keep it if possible. So I'm gonna run it like this. We will see what it does. If it ends up blowing the intake or cracking it or whatever, I'll move on. I'll get a different intake and it is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna try to make this work and we'll just, we'll see what happens. So, all right. So I need to figure out where the other line goes. So we'll punch a little hole there. And then far out does this one go? Goes to center there. Goes here to that one. Alright, pretty sure, yeah. Making some marks so I know where to cut. So this is gonna come here and go here. When it goes down flush, it looks like it's gonna work. Just tighten it down real quick and just make sure. All right, nothing on this side is hitting. All right. It works. Now hopefully it doesn't pop, but it does fit. All right, so center is about here, so we probably want to go maybe here. See how close it'll get. That probably is gonna end up hitting. No, maybe. Woo! It's in. That light. Yeah, there it is.
Here, let's get that bolt at the bottom here just to...
Yeah. Just doesn't fall out.
Top up here. You got torque wrench or?
Yeah.
I think you're good,
Yeah.
boss. You done some nice work on this, boss. I like poking her.
Oh my God, it's still got fluid in it.
Is that fluid hitting my arm? My leg? It is.
I got
Go
it.
up.
I'm aware.
In your pits, buddy. Come on. Oh, that's a 15, man.
Hey, Gabe.
Hey, stupid. Hit the right bolts.
Hey, can you grab that oil drain pan? The drain pan? So on the side of the oil pump right here is a plug we got to pull off. So next step is to tie the handle down. Make sure there's plenty of pressure. Just so it's not a question later. We did prime the motor and every one of the rocker arms has oil coming through the push rods. All this shit's gonna have to get out of the way, or I'll just do that. That's true. And let it sit like that, which is possible. Those go there, and then these go here for weight. So these, yeah, that's right. All right, where did I leave? There we go. Nah, that's just gonna dull it. Go. Is it all the way on? It is. Okay. Thank God. One of my least favorite things to do, and I just did 2 of them. Ah. So we got the assembly lube, we got the RTV glue. Now we're going for permanency here. Is that a word? Permanency? First, I guess. Really? Get off. After, because I'm sure I'm going to have to take this off again. Stay. Just get a couple of these to hold it in place. Oh, and this has to go over that. Come on, man. There we go. And then, yeah. So when I first built this car, it was more of a like a street / road race setup. It wasn't a drag racing setup. So I'm missing a lot of pieces, suspension pieces that I gotta upgrade. Jesus. Cool. Yeah. Any day now. Oh my God. There we go. There we go. All right. Really? Oh my God, for real. Okay. Come out to the second one. That's gonna suck. Okay. Sure. All right. There's no way that's gonna work. I mean, it's literally hitting. It's hitting right now. Exactly 4. Cool. All right, so now that we've mocked this all up and we know it all fits, we're just gonna Loctite everything down and then put it back together and then pray to God that the bead locks fit. Now it's perfectly flat. Because when these things come from the CNC machine, they have like a little lift, but they cut it all the way down flat. All right, so it doesn't make a difference which way. So far, so good. I think we might get lucky. What the hell? Really? All right. Okay. Now I think we're okay. Son of a bitch. It is the bead lock, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, what's crazy is, I mean, it's got plenty of room. It's not even close to the bead lock. Awesome. Okay. Yay! Crisis averted.
time and take it out.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.